Hi guys, welcome back. It's Tommy with another Starcraft Remastered replay cast from the South Korean ladder. Once again, we have a very interesting engagement here in between the two pro players. As we are spawning here in the upper right, in the purple, it is Mini Maxi. But this is of course the AK from Rain. So Rain, quite a known figure into the Starcraft scene. He's also doing very well in the SSL tournament, where he's actually showing his skill as a very talented and strong Protoss player. But this time his opponent in the low right, in the yellow, it is going to be Flash with his AK, with his barcode, onto a 4 spawning location map. Once again a Terran versus Protoss. And as I'm looking at the timer from the replay, I am always thinking about Flash's timing pushes. Is he going to try to do the same thing here against Rain? And let's just see how Rain is going to react, if it's going to be a timing push or not, what exactly his strategies are going to be. We have the the supply depot here for Flash, once again close towards the command center to leave a gap for the Marines to be microed. Let's have a look at Rain, opening up also very standardly with his pylon into gateway. So no intentions for him to go for a fast expansion for fast nexus, straight into a normal build order, and I believe he's going to continue very soon with his gas. So that's indeed exactly what he's doing, as Flash is continuing with his barracks and with his gas. So build order wise, pretty much the standard open build order by a Protoss and by a Terran. You can of course see the production tab here in the upper left part, as we also see Rain now moving out with his scout. The same can be said here for Flash. Luckily for here for Rain, it seems to be straight towards the right direction, and I believe the two scouts will meet here and onto the map. So with that, I believe both players will immediately know what exactly the build orders are, what exactly is going to happen here into this game, as more and more minerals and gas is also getting mined here by Flash. But at one point I believe Flash is going to cancel the gas mining, and he's going to be going into some minerals as the scout from Rain arrives, and already inflicting good damage towards the Terran SCV. So as soon as Flash reaches 100 gas, he only leaves one SCV to mine the gas. So that's quite interesting and quite chilling to see here from the Terran player, as there is the factory for him, and more gas is getting by only one SCV this time. And yeah, the Marine will of course take care of the rope here from Rain. Interesting enough, Flash actually deciding to continue to scout, so perhaps a little bit of a mistake by him, as he's still scouting the map here, not returning back home. Little bit of a miss micro, perhaps a little bit too fast with his micro there, thinking that could be in the low left part, so sorry. Perhaps a mistake here by Flash, as the Marines are also moving out here by him, waiting to intercept another incoming probe. So yeah, interesting. Perhaps this was indeed a mistake here by Flash, which is going to cost him quite some time, as he's still scouting here the map, still not knowing where exactly Rain is located. So quite a mistake. We do see the upgrade for the Dragoons here by Rain. We also see him take his expansion. There's the expansion for Flash, and there's the bunker for him as well. As yes, indeed, still the scouting continues. One Marine might get snapped with this one Dragoon, so a great move out here by Rain. Now the Dragoon will also take some damage, but the bunker should of course finish. Actually, it's not going to finish in time, so also the second Marine is getting snapped. So quite a great start here by Rain, with a quite aggressive move out by him, being able to snap 2 Marines. Another Marine is also getting targeted here by the Dragoon. With that, finally Flash is going to be able to hold it. Now finally the SCV makes it towards the relocation from Rain, as now Rain, the great stop here with a great block from the entrance here against Flash. But hold on, actually Flash luring out the Dragoon here, and finally he's able to move forward with his one vulture. Let's just see if he's going to be successful. One probe has been sniped, the second one might get sniped here as well. Only one, so the probes have to fight for their life, and in the end they were able to take out the vulture, as in the meantime the SCV will also get sniped here. So all in all, a great early gameplay here by Rain, sniping one vulture, the Marines also here getting sniped, 2 of them, and only losing one probe here. Really good stuff. As we will pass the 5-minute mark, we also have a robotics facility bay here for Rain, so he will very likely go very soon into some shuttle gameplay with some Reavers. It will be of course a great answer against Flash's macro oriented game into factories with mech. There we have the speed upgrade for the vultures, and another factory is going to finish very soon as he's continuing here his wall off into this location. Yeah, standard stuff. We also see him nicely mine another expansion point here from Rain. This will of course give him some time. Of course the Protoss would be forced to go for some observers. That's exactly what he's doing, as he needs to clear those mines from the past right here. So great stuff here by Flash. Moving out once again with his vulture. Speed should be done very soon. There we have the first siege tanks, and a very defensive gameplay here by Rain, as he's created a nice beeline here with Dragoons. They should of course be able to fend off any harassment by Flash's incoming vultures, and more mines are getting laid here by him. More map control by the Terran, as now finally the Protoss is moving out to clear his expansion point, and with that very likely indicating indeed that he is very willing to take another expansion point at around the 6-minute mark. So nice macro oriented game, but like we've seen Flash do this in previous replays, he could of course transition into more factories right here and inflict great damage with one good executed timing push. In the meantime, we actually see the fast moving vultures moving here forward, snapping a couple of those ropes by Rain. So a very good move out. In the end, a suicide mission, but it was pretty much worth it, as around 2 to 3 ropes have been snapped. Rain not leaving this gap open. At the same time, we do see a counterattack here by Rain with his Dragoons, and there's 3 tanks here. So Flash supposed to be able to hold, but 1 tank taking quite some damage. Great micro here by Flash. In the end, this will be snapped, but in the meantime also 2 Dragoons will be snapped here, even 3. So Rain taking massive amounts of damage. He was able to snap 2 tanks, but also losing 3 Dragoons here for him, and the damage looks like it's going to continue here. Quite aggressive move out here by Rain, as the bunker is also be able to be snapped. So very lots and lots of damage early on here by Rain with his nicely microed Dragoons. We have once again 3 tanks on the ground. Some Marines have been sniped, but with that the path is pretty much cleared here. So Rain showing his presence, and at the same time also expanding here onto the map. Have a look what the reaction from Flash is going to be, as more factories. Actually a turret is getting added here by him, as he's expecting indeed a drop with a Reaver, and that is also what Rain is preparing here. The shuttle is out, the Reaver is almost ready. Shuttle speed has now started, weapons 1 has started for the tanks, and the observers give great vision here for the Protoss player, as he's nicely seeing exactly every move by the Terran. So great unit to have indeed, scouting here the and the expansion point from Flash. So let's just see what exactly the shuttle is going to be able to do here versus Flash. There's a turret here, even only 1 turret here for Flash. Let's see if it's going to be enough, as the shuttle has now moved out here for Rain. And with that, Rain will also buy some time for his expansions to flourish. He will also add more workers for his economy. Let's just see if he's going to be successful. Perhaps 1 SCV is already getting sniped. In come the tanks from Flash. We even have a Zealot here for him. 1 tank already taking some good damage. The Reaver is also going to take some damage. 1 tank is dropping really low. Another great Reaver shot, but in the end a good micro here by Flash, saving the herd tanks, and now even sieging up into a good position. But he really has to repair the herd tanks here, and with that I believe Flash is going to be able to hold this position very well, as we will pass the 9-minute mark. So a good pickup in the end by Rain, but not really being able to inflict damage versus the tanks from Flash, as now Flash is of course going to react and immediately repair them, at the same time also adding another turret into this location right here, giving more security towards his SCVs, as perhaps he's very likely going to soon try to move out with his units to do a timing push, one of his known timing pushes. But he still has, actually he does have 5 factories here. Even the 6th one is getting built, so quite a strong macro game by him. But it looks like indeed a timing push with weapons 1 upgrade about to get finished. More vultures are getting produced, more tanks, 2 Goliaths of course to shut down any shuttle gameplay here by Rain. Let's just see if he's going to be successful with this versus the defense by Rain. The Reaver's already taking some great shots, so with that, Rain with a great anticipation here, of course he's going to try to buy as much time as he can. He's going to kite those Reavers nicely back and forth to win him some time. Same can be said here by Flash, who is moving forward. Even the barracks is in the front by him once again, as he's slowly but steadily pushing here forward with the vultures in the front. Tanks in the back, some good Reaver shots. Yeah, Reaver's on hold position, just nicely sniping one unit after the other here from Rain. We done in the meantime some Dragoons in the back to intercept the Vultures, but the Vultures nicely moving here forward in a good position, being able to snipe a couple of the probes right here, even inflicting damage towards the Dragoons from Rain. Good pick up here by Flash as his siege tanks are moving more and more forward here towards the enemy position, and with that I believe even one Reaver has indeed been sniped somehow, stepping into a mine. So a very hard game indeed by Rain here as the push continues here for Flash, slowly but steadily, even more and more. So one Reaver, one important unit has indeed been sniped here by Flash. So good pick up by him as the push continues here more and more forward, and it looks like speed for the Zealots will only finish now very soon, as the tanks are now just pushing forward. The Vultures nicely in the front facing those mines. I believe Rain is going to try to snap his SCV right here, but of course the first tank shots will also be heard. So here, there we have the tanks once again killing the Zealots, and the nice macro here by Rain, sniping one tank. Another good fire here by the Reaver as he's able to snipe two Vultures here in the front, and a good position here by Rain. Perhaps he's going to try somehow to surround the units from Flash. Now in comes the engineering bay in the front. There are the Zealots straight in the front, nicely soaking up those mines. Let's see how many of them will be able to move it here forward. There's so much splash damage is going to be able to take in by them, by the mines, by the siege tanks. There's so many siege tanks in the back. Some Zealots do make it here forward, but in the end the timing push once again proving to be way too strong here for Flash. There was some economy here for Rain, but pretty much punished once again with this great timing push by Flash, as all of those units have been literally healed, and now we have even some mines here into this location. So great push once again by Flash. Many replays here onto this channel showing this great timing push by a Terran. You don't really have to stay back and defend. You can actually be quite deadly with this push and with a great micro. Let's just check the stats very quickly. I'm going to be clicking left and right here. Once again, a very good timing push by him. The mines were exactly in the front. The Zealots tried, of course, to step into them and to soak them towards the tanks. But in the end, so many tanks do way too much splash damage against those Zealots. The Zealots once again sacrificing their lives. The Dragoons, not that many Dragoons have been left here for Rain. Yeah, with that, Flash taking this game quite easily, quite convincingly, also with a good defense against the shuttle gameplay with the Reaver. Yeah, in the end, Flash with a good victory here onto this 4 spawning location map. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. This is Tommy signing out.